Welcome to day 4 of our 30-day commitment to health and wellness. Today we're going to work a lot on our spine. Of course, other places in our body will be involved with that, but we're going to do a lot of undulation of the spine, maybe some twisting, and you're going to feel really, really good. So let's start on our hands and knees in tabletop. First, externally rotate your shoulders so your fingers face either the side of the mat or towards your knees, and begin to rock forward and back. Now flip your hands so the palms face up, and when you bend your elbows, it'll take the stretch away. When you straighten them, it'll increase the stretch. You could do one hand at a time if that works better for you. Bring your hands back forward and make sure you have, I should have said this at the beginning, a blanket or a towel handy, and it's always nice to have yoga blocks if you have them, just in case you want to use them. So coming into tabletop with your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees, begin to tilt your pelvis upward and then tuck it under. So we're not going for a full spinal movement, we're just going to work with the pelvis first and get used to tilting the pelvis up and tucking it under, noticing how that feels, because this pelvic tilt is really important no matter what pose we're doing, no matter what position, if we're lying down, if we're seated, if we're kneeling, if we're standing. Now start to add the thoracic spine. So still keeping the head relatively still. And just see how much more movement you can bring into your spine. And when you arch your back, you can really push into the floor to dome your back up, stretch out the shoulders. Now add your head. So as you arch your back, your chin tucks in, and you lift your hips up and your chest up, the back arches. So it can arch in two different directions. Maybe we'll say rounding when the back lifts up and arching when the back lowers down. We'll come back to neutral and start to just wiggle your hips around in a big circle. And switch the direction of your circles. And now begin to circle your rib cage. Reverse the direction of your circles. And just lift and lower your chin so your neck arches up and it stretches out as you reach down. Now start in neutral, and we're just going to do spinal waves. So start with your tailbone lifting, lower your belly, press your chest forward, lift your chin up, and isometrically pull your hands towards your knees to create an even more of an arch in your back. And then starting at the tailbone, start to tuck under, rolling your back upward, and push down and forward with your hands to help you round up a little bit more. And just go back and forth, creating more of a spinal wave. In cat-cow, we move our head and tailbone together. In the spinal wave, we initiate the movement in one end of our spine and then ripple back towards the other end of the spine. Now another variation is to start lifting the tailbone up, finding our arch, and then tuck the chin under, press into your hands, round your upper back, and curl into cat. And lift the tailbone up, roll forward into cow, and tuck the chin under, lift the back of the shoulders up, finally tuck the tailbone coming into cat. And tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, coming into downward facing dog. You can bend one knee at a time to just kind of warm things up. And inhale, ripple forward into plank. And exhale, bend your knees, stretch back into down dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale back to your down dog. Inhale forward to plank. This time lower your knees to the floor. Untuck your toes, stretch back into child's pose. Inhale, round forward to cat. Tuck your toes, press back to down dog. Inhale forward to cat. Lower your knees, press back to child's pose. Inhale forward to cat, and keep coming forward all the way into your cobra. Open up. Open up the chest, open up the shoulders. Keep the legs active. And tuck the chin under, press up through your shoulders and back through your hips. Again, roll forward. Basically, we're going from child's pose into cobra. Open up. Exhale, tuck the chin, lift the back, and back to child's pose. One more time like this. Inhale, round forward. All the way forward into your cobra. Open up. And tuck the chin under. This time, tuck the toes, press back into down dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. And come all the way forward into upward facing dog. So your toes are tucked, your thighs are hovering above the ground, lift your chest up. And tuck your chin, lift up through your back, and back to downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. Keep going forward, coming into upward facing dog. And lower your knees down, point your toes, back to child's pose. Inhale forward to cat, come all the way forward into cobra. Exhale, lift back to downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank, come forward into upward facing dog or cobra. And press back to downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward to your hands. Lift and spread all your toes. Lift the inner arches of your feet and squeeze your glutes together. Slowly start to roll up. But if this hurts your back, you can come up with a flat back. And reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Heel toe your feet together. So the inner edges of your feet are glued together. Bend your knees, coming into like a chair pose. And start to do your spinal waves here. So round the back forward, and then bring the chest forward. Tuck the chin, lift up, and reach forward. And if this is like, you want a little more stability, you could bring your feet further apart from each other. Feel that movement in your spine. And press into the earth. Inhale, reach all the way up. And exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step back into plank. Bend your knees, stretch back into child's pose. Inhale, come forward to tabletop. Bring your hands back a little bit. Bring your right hand behind your back and twist your rib cage to the right. Pull your shoulder back, open up across your chest, and then release your arm up. On an exhale, thread your arm underneath the opposite arm, lowering onto your shoulder, the side of your head. And from here, you could stay where you are or reach your left leg back and your left arm forward. And bring your hand back, bring your knee back and twist to the right. Bring your right hand down, bring your hand behind your back and twist to the left. Open up from your rib cage and not your hand. Then release your arm up and thread your left arm underneath your right arm, coming onto the side of the shoulder, the side of your head. And then back up, twisting to the left. And back into your tabletop. So grab your blanket or your towel, and we're gonna roll it up. So if you fold it in like quarters, and then you can roll your blanket up. And we're gonna place the blanket across, perpendicular to the long edge of the mat. You can always unroll the blanket a little bit if it's too thick. And you want to place the bottom tip of your shoulder blades on the blanket roll. So your shoulders aren't going to be touching the floor. They're going to be probably hovering a little bit. I mean, some people's might touch the floor. We're just opening up the upper back. You can bring your arms into a cactus position. And just relax here, letting your back open as it wants to on its own. We'll rest here for a few more breaths. Just feeling the breath move in and out through your nose. Feel that big inner expansion on your inhale, where your whole body fills up with prana, life force energy. And the exhale, practicing letting go. Both are necessary for us to survive, the inhale and the exhale. So you can stay here a little longer if you like, or roll onto your side. Move the blanket off to the side and come right down on your back again. So you can feel the difference that makes to open up the upper back. The whole back opens up. And float your arms and legs up into dead bug pose. Let your fingers and feet float toward the sky. Feel your back, the weight of your spine pressing into the earth. And maybe wiggle the fingers and the toes. Bring your feet back down, and you can stretch out for Savasana if you like, or if you have something you need to do, you can get up from here, go on with the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me in this practice for our 4th day of this commitment to wellness, and I hope to see you soon tomorrow for day 5. And please leave a comment. It really helps me a lot, and I can give you more of what you want. Share this with a friend, and bye for now.